Hello everyone, just a quick update video here. This is a bit of unfortunate news. It's from Idea Factory. Remember about the Rebirth games there and how they said that there was like an indefinite delay or something like that with their Switch release date? Well, we've got some more information on that, as well as another game, Death End Request Code Z. Basically, they're not going to come out on Switch, that's the point. Let me just read out the email that I got here from them. There we go. It's titled Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth Series and Death End Request Code Z will no longer launch on Nintendo Switch. Idea Factory International was originally set to release the following Neptunia titles on the Nintendo eShop on May 21st. And then it says just the three Rebirth games there. It was also announced that Death End Request Code Z was set to launch physically and digitally for Nintendo Switch in 2025. The three Neptunia titles and Death End Request Code Z for North America and Europe will no longer launch on the Nintendo Switch/Nintendo eShop due to the contents of the Rebirth series and Death End Request Code Z not complying with the Nintendo guidelines. Please note that Death End Request Code Z will still launch physically and digitally for the PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 in 2025. I find that very interesting that both these series don't comply with the Nintendo guidelines. They don't say specifically what, doesn't comply, but yeah, they're just saying contents of the Rebirth series and Death End Request Code Z. I mean, Nintendo normally doesn't really care about the fan service. We've seen this time and time again, games that, were supposed to come out on other systems, mainly, some sort of PlayStation console, end up, being censored on said console and then not being modified at all for the Switch version. Since that's all that's written in the statement there, we can only guess as to what the exact reason or reasons are. Could be anything from one specific thing to multiple things here and there. But I guess the one thing that this statement does answer is that it's not something that Idea Factory decided themselves. Because there was some speculation, people were thinking, hey, maybe they didn't want to, release the games so close to, when the new games come out or whatever it may be. But no, that doesn't seem to be the case. And it's also interesting that Rebirth 1 was actually released on PlayStation. Like, there's a PlayStation 5 version of Rebirth 1. That wasn't changed as far as I know in terms of contents. It makes me really curious to know what exactly is going on there. But yeah, that's basically what's going on with that. Unfortunate news, raises more questions than it answers. So yeah, thanks for watching and I'll see you again in the next video.